Hey everyone, this is Adammichlaw once again with your video series called Wanderings, Living a Life of Meaning and Purpose. Today's video is called Bringing Abundance in Your Life. So when I say abundance, I'm not talking about having a Lamborghini and millions of dollars, though if that's what you want, that certainly does fall into the category. I'm talking about abundance being a true joy of living your life with authenticity, meaning, and purpose, because the relationships, the people, the things, the activities, the job, the hobbies, they all coalesce into giving your life a sense of true meaning, love, and connection. Don't we all want that? So let's learn a little bit about that. So say somebody comes up to you on the street and asks you for money. Now, most people have a good heart and they want to give some money to a homeless person. And you're going to give a little bit, but it takes a very special person to give more than a few dollars. Because when we give money, when we give our attention, we usually want something back. Unfortunately, that's the way most people are. And therefore, we generally give to those who are giving back to us. We give to those who we want to be connected to, who we feel something greater. Those who have abundance, we want to be closer to. With those who have a scarcity mindset, we actually try to push out of our life. Needy people, people begging us, pushing us, demanding more from our life. Again, we want to help people, and I'm not saying it's not a wonderful thing. But the people that are in our life that we want to be connected to are generally people who bring light and goodness into our life, assuming we are under the category of a normal mental state. So this idea of abundance breeding abundance, that we want to be connected to abundance, is actually spoken about in Proverbs. King Solomon says, those who have wisdom, wisdom is given to. Wow, that's great. So you're saying, is this really smart guy's going to get more smart stuff? Yeah, it's exactly what King Solomon is saying. It's good or bad isn't the judgment. The fact is that people want to give to those who have. They will give a little bit out of pity, but people want reciprocal relationships. Relationships based on respect, love, and connection, not on pity. And therefore, we tend to give our energy and light to those who will give back to us. And that's abundance theory. The more you have, the more you're going to get. Think of celebrities, for instance. Here's a classic case. Celebrity walks into a new restaurant, got plenty of money, yet they get free food, free drinks. Maybe if it's a hotel, they get a free room to stay in. Why should you give it to these people? Give it to the homeless people. They're the ones who need the food. Why do celebrities get this? Why do we have people chasing after big, important people? Because we want to be connected to something bigger and greater than ourselves. That's abundance theory. When someone has abundance, they walk into the room. It doesn't matter how much money they have. It matters in the energy and the light they bring into the room that other people want to be connected to them. So the question is, how do we get this? Because obviously one abundance breeds another, as we said. Abundance breeds abundance. Wisdom is given to those who have wisdom. So how do we get there? How do we get to that level of abundance where people just want to be around us? People just want to connect to us. People want to give us business, money, relationships, whatever we're looking for. It doesn't have to be specific. We're just talking in generalities here. One of the ways it happens is called the aha moment. Something just happens and clicks and you get it. An epiphany. Sometimes this works and sometimes it doesn't. And if we're lucky, if we live healthy lives with healthy upbringings, we may have aha moment after aha moment. Everything might be going well. We just naturally build and bring abundance to our lives. But all this stuff is stuff that just happens. Either you meet the right person, the right opportunity, or come from the right family with this or that. What about the rest of us who don't necessarily have all those advantages? How do we bring abundance, which is going to bring more abundance into our lives? How do we get to those levels of greatness? Well, sometimes we get to those when we're on the bottom, when we see we have no choice but to change. When I turned 39 years old, I looked in the mirror and I said, you know what? I don't know if I want to look like this anymore. I want to be stronger. I want to be healthier. I want to feel good. I don't want to wake up in the morning without my back hurting. And something just changed. I mean, many times I've made resolutions before, but something just changed this time. And I started hitting the gym and started running and started eating healthier and just changed my life. And I think one of the reasons I was able to do that was because I had just recently moved into a good position. And because I had that little bit of light, that little bit of abundance in my life, I was able to get to that next aha moment Well, I said, I'm doing good in this, so now I can move to this and doing good in this as well. And that's exactly what happened. But that isn't always going to happen. The point is having an aha moment, hopefully from the good. Hopefully you learn from somebody else's mistake, or you just decide you want to change and you stick with it. But sometimes it's actually from the bottom. You're on the bottom and you want to change from that place. You realize you just can't do this anymore. And sometimes you're able to pull it off. And once you get to that one thing that you improve in, the next one comes. Let's say you start working out, you look in the mirror and you feel good about yourself. Not only because of the way you look, but because of the endorphins, and you're fitting into better clothes and people are giving you more attention. And that's going to have an effect when you go into that job meeting. And that's going to have an effect when you meet the next person you meet that you want to date. It's all going to have an effect. You can't change everything. You can't change the opportunities and the people that fall into your life, but you can make your own opportunities and abundance by fixing the things that are within your realm to fix, right? You can buy some nicer clothes. You can start working out. You can take an internet course. You can work on your personality characteristics, to not be angry, to not be lazy. You can learn a new skill. There's so many things you can do. You can even just do a hobby, something that makes you happy, that centers you. You can go to nature. You can spend time around beauty. These are things that you always have control over generally, under normal circumstances. There's something always that you can improve that will give you self-esteem and purpose and meaning under your control. And once you get that, then you hit the next thing. So they say, as we said earlier, what do you do when you go to a job meeting and you don't have a job and you have that scarcity mindset? Well, that's the thing, is you don't go to the meeting with a scarcity mindset, because you should always be building and improving your life with abundance mindset all the time in the things that you can fix. And then when you do walk into that meeting, you're going to have that abundance even if you don't have the job. Because when they say that you need a job to get a job, really they're saying is you need to be the kind of person who would have a job, the kind of person that they would want to have around, the kind of person that they want to bring under their wings and that you can give to them. It's about them. It's about attraction, not promotion. It's not about selling and bragging and saying how great you are. It's about being great, being abundance, being the person that you want to be. That is abundance theory. You can't always change all your circumstances, but you can always work on something, and that will lead to something else. Even if it's your attitude when you wake up in the morning, what you're going to do. That will bring abundance. Abundance breeds abundance. Wisdom brings wisdom. Life brings life. Light brings light. And that is going to bring you the abundance that you want in your life. Thank you very much for listening today. This is Adammichlaw with Wanderings. Have a great day. If you'd like to book a 1-hour coaching or psychotherapy appointment, you can find me at Wanderings with Adammichlaw on Facebook, and you can connect to me there, and I'd be glad to speak to you individually for a one-on-one session. Be well, be awesome, have abundance. Lots of love.